entertainment purposes only. You guys know how it goes up here. Personal readings, description box below with my email. If you have an iPhone, you can actually iMessage that email. I appreciate it. Nikki. Excuse me. Let me grab some of the shit over here. Nikki, Nikki, Nikki. Put it in your kitty. I love Bees in the Trap. I think Bees in the Trap is low-key one of her best songs. But let me stop. Fangirling. Is she about to drop her lead single? Is the lead single possibly gonna be Big Difference? Okay, last night Nicki was on a live for a little bit and she played a whole bunch of tracks. And a lot of those tracks, she said, oh, these tracks are from 6 years ago, 5 years ago, 4 years ago. Nicki was on that live. It seemed like she was just really on that live having fun. But is she about to drop the lead single soon? I might just pre-order this album. I'm not going to lie to you. I might. Because, what's that? Strength card? 1 second. Because I feel like when Nicki drops this album, it's going to cause a surge. It really is. It really is. First of all, the name Pink Friday 2, I think is absolutely perfect. I don't know if I ever spoke about that. I think the name is... Sorry, I'm wiping sweat off my face. I think the name is genius. And I feel like it talks about where she is in her life. I told you guys, Nicki's been doing a lot of spiritual symbolism, but positive symbolism. You guys see the difference in when Doja does all this demon talk and demon makeup and did all this crazy dark shit. Literally, the name of Doja's album, I'm not even going to say that word, but the name of her album actually is, if you look it up, it's a unholy food that people shouldn't even talk about or eat. It's actually said to bring bad energy. Like really. So I really feel like Nicki is actually trying to give us some positive symbolism and some positive energy in an industry that's very like dark. You know what I'm saying? This industry's dark. Every single song is sex, money, drugs, trapping, ops. I mean, Nicki talks about the ops as well, but from the way it's oversaturated, it's really been causing like an issue, I believe, with the collective. And I feel like Nicki's main priority is to kind of help people feel more higher frequencies, which, like I said, is important because there's been just too much dark ass bullshit out here. So let's see what's going on with Nicki. 10 of Wands. She's working hard. Period. I see the Queen of Wands, her Sag energy. The Sun, the 8 of Wands. Nicki's always so optimistic. I love her energy. Every time I do a reading on her, it's so exciting. I just got really, really hot. I've been warm, but honestly, being in Nicki's energy, I just got really hot. She's really excited to release new tracks, to drop this album. There's a lot of people watching her. And she knows, okay? Nicki knows that there's a lot of people watching her. She knows that people are anticipating, waiting, okay? Lurking, stalking, snooping. What she said? I hear the mumbling. I hear the cackling. I got scared, shook, panicking. Okay, she understands that there are people that either want to see her really, 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 really succeed, or there's people that want to see her really, 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 really fall. And at this point, I feel like she doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't care anymore. It's this energy of being free with this Page of Swords. And even tapping more into her inner child, I feel like Papa Bear really helps her with that. That's such a blessing when you have such an amazing child that helps you heal. And that's what's happening to Nicki, especially mentally. There's something about her mind right now that's very, very stimulated. So I'm really excited for the rest of this album rollout. The album rollout is going to get better and better and better and better. Whatever idea that you think Nicki has for this Pink Friday 2 album rollout, she's going to surprise you and pull something else. I'm hearing out of her ass. It's always a surprise. The sun and the Eight of Wands. I'm telling you, a lot of surprises. All this fire energy. I feel like she'd be such a cool person to be around. Her vibration's so high. Her mind is so clear. I feel like this past year, she's felt some weird energy, but she just keeps it pushing. Like, she'll say a prayer, she'll meditate, she'll run, she'll go for a walk, she'll go for, a little workout session, a little something, and she'll clear her mind all over again. There are people that are evil eyeing her. I keep seeing that in these cards, but just saying it's like she knows this. Yeah, the Hermit. She's well aware. And she'll never let someone come in and take over what she's built, especially the past 6 to 10 years for her have been really important. I wouldn't be shocked if she called in like some kind of like pastor or priest or spiritual advisor to like help her clear her energy. Something about her home, clear energy in her home, because Nicki has been experiencing people trying to SWAT her house, people calling the cops. I talked about that on the reading where it actually got exposed that Cardi had something to do with that actual bullshit and getting the cops called to Nicki's home. So I feel like she's cleaning out her home energetically and emotionally and mentally. And the Eight of Pentacles, yeah, she's working her ass off. There's more of that high vibrational energy. She's full of ideas. I love Nicki's energy every time. This lead single is it's gonna be bopping. She's having a hard time choosing though. I will say that. But she's so happy with all of her accomplishments. She's really happy with this album. Knight of Cups, the Fool, and the Tower. I feel like there's a lot of people that really do want to try to cause some kind of issue with her right here in the Fool card. And the Knight of Cups. But she keeps it grounded. No matter what. Yeah, 5 of Wands. No matter what, she keeps it grounded. Yeah, she doesn't want to have to deal with certain bullshit. So she's not going to let it bother her, especially with the Fool card. I'm hearing God got me. Okay, who did I put next? Jason Lee. Why you played in Cardi's face like that? Jason Lee just played the fuck out of Cardi B on her birthday. I don't care what he says to try to diffuse the situation. He's a very sneaky, selfish, snaky, slimy person. Jason Lee is such a weirdo. That's why I've never talked about him. He is just anything he can do to make himself look any kind of way, he'll do it. He's a blogger and he's someone that's very self-centered. And the way he just danced on Cardi's head top like that, he released an interview with academics on October, I believe 10th or 11th. One of those days is Cardi's birthday. Jason Lee released the interview. Remember, this is supposed to be one of Cardi's good industry friends, okay? He's been up her ass for years. doing all this extra stuff for her, making her cakes, all kinds of extra stuff. In the interview, he brought up when Cardi B attacked Nicki at the Harper's Bazaar party in 2018, 2017. And for some reason, he decided to bring up, oh, Cardi said that the security gave her the knot on her head. Cardi walking out with the knot on her head. And he was like, no, it was really Raw Ali. And everybody was kind of looking around like, first of all, why are you bringing this up? And this is why I say Jason Lee is a snake. Because if your friend had a situation with another person, why would you continuously bring that up? You're not my friend if you want to keep bringing up my negative past, okay? And that's one thing. Second thing, to release it on her birthday, when stuff is going to drop if you are the one putting out the content, you see the editing, all of this stuff, okay? You see the uploading. Jason Lee knew the interview was going to land somewhere around Cardi's birthday, and that to me is just so shady. Okay, that's so shady. And sadly, like I said, this is a part of Cardi's leave out. It's like the industry is pushing Cardi out. I told you guys a few readings ago, Cardi will leave the industry. She can't handle her emotions. Yeah, 4 of Cups. She can't handle her emotions. And there's a lot of people, look at this, with the 8 of Cups. I didn't even have to say shit. Cardi's actually about to hightail it out the industry. She's being pushed out. After that whole clip was released with Kanye, I knew something was going on. And at the end of the day, what I want to say is you don't get to harass people with this Chariot card. It's showing me all the times Cardi has harassed people in the industry. And really, this is her karmic energy coming back around to bite her in the ass, the World card. Thank you, Spirit, on top of the Chariot. It's her karma because at the end of the day, she's done so much shit. She's paid people money to do things that if we really knew, we would really side at her like, girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? And the 3 of Swords, yeah. She is being pushed out of here. She's not selling anymore. It's like everyone around her is fake smiling to her face. And on some level, Cardi knows this. And Jason Lee is just pushing the agenda even more. He doesn't even care. Like I said, if that was your friend, you wouldn't do no shit like that. It's just simple. The Fool card, yep. And the 2 of Cups. She's going to have to depend on Offset. Yep, because baby. I'm hearing When It All Falls Down by Kanye. And a stereo. And it all falls down. I don't mean to laugh, but it's just like I said, you don't get to come in anywhere and point a lot of hatred. Look at this shit. The Tower card when I split the deck. And point a lot of hatred at other people and just think that everything's going to be fine. No, you are going to have a hard time. Like I said before, spiritually, Cardi B has a lot of karmic energy that's just sitting in her aura. And it's going to keep causing bad moment after bad moment after bad moment. There's a lot of people that she's fucked over behind the scenes. And they're ready to expose Cardi. I'm not even playing. There's been a lot of people that she's really pissed off. Maybe even said bad things to. I'm getting like makeup artists. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people that's going to come out and start exposing Cardi. Hairdressers, stylists, directors. I'm telling you, people are about to come out and start exposing her because there's really some kind of push for her to go. She didn't do what Atlantic needed her to do. And fun fact, Atlantic, that's Cardi's record label, right? I found out yesterday, here's some tea. Jason Lee, his rent is paid by Atlantic. Atlantic pays Jason Lee's rent. That's mind-blowing. That's crazy. So who knows if he's working on some kind of plot against her. That's crazy. Stay safe out there, fam. Next. I hope you guys are doing good. Entertainment purposes only. Let me turn this fan on. I'm sweating. All right, cool. 15:15 on the clock. Next, I wanted to do a little bit on Beyonce. I know I didn't put her in the title, but I'm a little interested. She has a movie coming out that's gonna probably make 200 million. Honestly, I went to the Renaissance tour. The shit was fun as fuck. I can't lie. I feel that she made about almost $2 billion on this tour. And there's been people trying to call Beyonce greedy. At the end of the day, this might be like her last full album. I did a reading on that 2 videos ago where I feel like Beyonce is in a place of I've done it all, I've seen it all. And let's keep it real. If I was at a job for 20 plus years, I'd be like, damn, I really took this shit over. I did what I had to do. I became a boss in my field, which she is. And it's kind of like, well, now it's like a free for all. And that's what I feel like Beyonce is gonna do. It's like gonna be some kind of free for all for her. She's gonna have a lot of fun. And whatever she can do, I think that it's this next like 3 years, it's gonna be documentaries. I feel like Beyonce wants to release a book because I'm seeing somebody writing. She might want to release like a memoir, a documentary. I don't know, some other shit. Yeah, one documentary. But at the end of the day, I think Beyonce has kept herself so secret. And she's even really, let's be honest, she's dead ass stopped talking so that people can kind of feed into that mystery a little bit. So when she does drop something where you get to see her more candid, people are going to be more interested. And this is what I will say about Beyonce. She reminds me of real stars, okay? Real stars. They don't really tweet. They don't say too much. They don't do too much. That's why I appreciate Beyonce in this industry, because now everybody tweets, everybody gets on live, everybody does some shit for extra attention. And she just relies on her star power. And I think that really is an ode to her character and her talent. Okay, no matter how you feel about Beyonce, I do appreciate the fact that she keeps herself more hush hush. I do. I think that's famous people shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to know what I'm doing. You don't have to know what I ate today. You know what I'm saying? People get online and post their breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, drink. Like, hello? You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate her for that. Beyonce got the Page of Wands and the Six of Wands. It's going to be cool. Whatever Beyonce does is going to be cool. Four of Cups. That's interesting. Beyonce got the Four of Cups. Does she feel not really satisfied with something? You know what's crazy? I've told you guys this before on my channel, and I've talked to you guys about this on my channel. I think Beyonce is, like I said, as much as I love how she's handled shit, I think she's handling stuff that way because, in fact, she maybe does feel some kind of disconnect. And I believe this is an ode to maybe just her life. Not saying she's not happy with her life, but sometimes in life we do feel like this. And I feel like this is kind of telling me like something about Beyonce's human side. I feel like this does have to do with her marriage. I'm not going to lie to you. Four of Cups, that's the emotions. And there's a lot of people trying to do certain deals with Beyonce, but she's about to make some kind of major move, and she's been doing it mentally for a while, the Empress, concerning her and her children. Because Beyonce's not really satisfied anymore. And I've made this joke, but I've told people that I feel like Renaissance was her goodbye album to Jay-Z. A part of me feels that way, okay? I feel like he has tortured her a little bit emotionally. So sadly, I feel like Beyonce does drink a lot. That's just something that's coming out because I'm feeling a lot of alcohol. I'm feeling a little tipsy as I do this energy, and I really feel like there's something in her that needs a little bit more, like a push. You ever felt in life you need a little extra push, or maybe make a new fresh move or a new fresh something? Yeah, the death card was poking out. I'm telling you, she could come out with some kind of announcement that something is ending. Beyonce doesn't want to be around certain people anymore, and that's just the truth. The moon card, yep. Wow. Wow. Mentally and emotionally, I'm gonna keep it real. Beyonce's a mess. Look at this shit. She fakes it till she makes it. Mentally and emotionally, Beyonce is not well. So I really feel like a major break is coming. And then whatever creative, she's at a place where she has so much money, so much connections. She makes a phone call and things could stop or things could start. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, it's just really about, I think she wants to kind of tap into herself again with the Empress card. It's like she loves herself, but she still feels like there's something she could tweak. And I think that's very mature, because it doesn't matter how far you get anywhere. You'll always learn something new every day. You can always try something new every day. And I feel like that's where Beyonce's head is at. I don't blame her, because with that Seven of Swords, Jay-Z has lied to her a lot. Magician. Jay-Z has even done magic on her, but we're not going to get into that. We're not going to get into that. Next. Okay, who's next? Latto. Oh yeah, Latto. I did put her in the title. Does Latto need help? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Because it's been a lot of collaborating. It's been a lot of commercials. So is Latto trying to save herself from putting out a lead solo single and not be embarrassed by the numbers? Because a lot of these girls like to do the number talk, number talk, number talk, but nothing is really produced from that number talk. It's just a bunch of people flapping their lips, right? And a part of Latto is kind of scared to put that single out, because at the end of the day, just like Cardi, she used to say my tracks live in the top 10, right? Isn't that what she said after she tried to beat Nicki up? She went on live and said, my records live in the top 10. Now she can't even stay in the top 30. I feel like it's kind of the same thing for Latto, where it's like, I got a number one. Oh my God. First of all, she got a number one with the help of Mariah Carey, Queen. So I don't know. I don't know where her career is going to go. I hate that Latto let a lot of people put a lot of shit in her mind. And actually, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Energetically, what I'm seeing is Latto is naive and gullible. Actually, if she feels like you have something to tell her and she could benefit from it and use it, she's gonna do that. Her energy's so weird. My gosh. It's like she's a cute girl, and I get mad because I'm like, girl, you're too cute to be acting like this. You ever met somebody and you're like, bro, why do you act like this? I feel like she's that kind of person. I'm going to pull a card in a second. I want her to have a good hit. And there's maybe like one or two songs I really like, but after she pulled that whole I'm gonna record Nicki's phone call and gaslight her until she gets mad at me. But thank God Nicki hung up right in her face. Thank God. Because that girl was looking for a motherfucking moment. And there's nothing worse than someone who's always looking for a moment outside of what they're supposed to be doing. Aren't you supposed to be rapping? Like, come on, girl. Recording phone calls. I done been through so much shit in my life, and I've never recorded a phone call. Because at the end of the day, it's just real nigga shit. I'm going to keep it a buck. Keep it a whole buck. I'm going to pull a card or two. What else was I going to say? No, that's really it. I hope y'all doing good. I appreciate the likes and the new subscribers. Y'all sexy for doing that shit. Sexy, sexy. Mm, mm, mm. All right. baby. Yeah. What happened to my joint? Oh, I put it in here. Sorry. I was like, I wrote a joint, didn't I? I sure enough did. Latto. Latto. Damn. Lotto's getting the three of swords. What's going on? This is what Lotto's getting. This got something to do with 21 Savage. And also, that's another thing about Latto. Why would you put yourself in that situation? If a man is already married and has kids, you already know what's going on. I really didn't like that she didn't think long and hard enough and have enough confidence, right? Because when it comes down to doing anything in life, any part of your life, you got to be confident, because then that's going to lead to making a lot of wrong choices because you're coming from an insecure part of yourself. I'm hearing pick me, okay? Latto plays pick me a lot. And that's going to lead to a lot of problems with her, because it's like you're basically putting yourself, who you really are, on the back burner. Honestly, what I'm hearing, I'm gonna keep it real. Yeah, in the Hierophant, I'm gonna keep it real, y'all. The industry wants something from Latto. And when I talk about the industry, y'all know what I'm talking about. The powers that be, those people, okay? They want something from Latto with Three of Swords. I feel like she was recently approached either by her label or someone over her label. Something big, though. With the Hierophant, it talks about spiritual shit, Hollywood. The industry wants something from Latto. And until she gives the industry whatever this is, I'm gonna keep it real. Humiliation ritual, sacrifice, whatever this shit is that's coming out in the cards. Because I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, especially with the Hierophant. That talks about spiritual and stuff like that. 21 Savage's wife could be doing spell work on Latto. Just saying. I had to keep it a buck because I saw that. I saw voodoo so clearly in my third eye, you guys. I saw that shit so clearly. I had to say some shit. I'm telling you, bro. It wouldn't shock me if his wife is doing voodoo on Latto. And look at what came out. Confirmed. Thank you, Spirit. Because there's something off here, especially with the Three of Swords. Latto needs to get her mind right and make better choices. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of people that she's pissed off with the Five of Cups and with the Magician. There's people that could team up against her, so she needs to watch her back. Because she's talked a lot of shit to people behind the scenes. Because she's very egotistical. Yeah, she's very egotistical. And I'm telling you, whatever 21 Savage's wife can do, she's doing it with the Magician and the Three of Swords and the Hierophant. It's like a bunch of shit for Latto. It's the industry, it's the relationship she chose, it's her mind. It's a lot of shit for her. Four of Cups, not really satisfied. What's crazy is that I feel like Latto just wants to get pregnant and call her life a day, which is kind of sad to me, because at the end of the day, even though I'm a woman as well, it's not like you get pregnant and your life is over. And I feel like she almost wants to get pregnant to keep 21 Savage. But there's a lot of evil eye energy going on with that. So she needs to move smarter, because a lot of the choices that she's made is really affecting her negatively. Like the Three of Swords was the first card out. That's not good. For the Three of Swords to be your first card out, that means something's really going on. So she needs to get that together. I appreciate you guys. Not general readings, entertainment purposes only. Description box below for any personals. My email is down there. Check out Dr. Virtual 7, Venus Essentials, and Divine White Light on YouTube. Very powerful YouTube channels I use every single day, so please check those out. And you guys stay safe. And personal reading slots are filling up, so make sure you hit me up. Love y'all. Turn off. What's wrong with